That was too boring of a test.
All right, yeah.
Put in.
Just start on our. Let's move this table up. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I'm sitting on the edge. Here, I'm about to fall off. What's up? Episode 13.
13.
We took a week off.
Yeah.
Not
Not
intentionally.
intentionally.
Not intentionally. No, the work schedules have been hectic recently. So I want to say a big apology for the week off.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
We missed you, though.
I hope you missed us.
I hope you missed us.
The 5 people that
Yeah.
regularly listen.
Speaking of 5, big shout out to those.
Big.
Those
I'm gonna
who
pull them up.
go pull them up. But those who left a 5-star review, we have more than one. I think we got multiple.
We do. Oh no. I almost.
Oh, you almost played it.
I just started playing our own podcast. Oh, let's see.
But big shout out to everyone who left a 5-star review. And
Yeah.
that's the kind of community we want to have here.
Exactly. We have 5-star reviews, and that is something
that's
special.
Pretty cool.
I think the reviews I feel like help like in the long run like put it up like on like the podcast board so like random people can click it.
Yeah,
which
and
would be cool.
if you search like a very good podcast, some other like it'll help push ours to like the first result.
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I also want to shout out one of the Twitter homies that I've actually hung out with one time. Keaton Pine, that's the boy right there. I hope he's listening.
Shout out Keaton.
He left a 5-star review and he's done nothing. He'll like DM me and saying like good podcast, and he really appreciates the podcast game.
It's pretty cool.
And
one
I
time
appreciate him,
hanging
man.
out with him one time, and you had
I
a
went
real
to
bond.
the Playboy Cardi concert with him.
Oh yeah.
Just randomly, I'm like, yo, do you want to, like, the day before, I was like, yo, do you want to go? Because the tickets were kind of cheap. I'm like, dude, like, do you want to go?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I just bought a ticket, and then we went.
Swag.
It was fun. Because we'd been friends on Twitter for a while and never really hung out. But
You can make a viral thread about that. This Twitter friendship blossomed into
a real life
yeah.
friendship. Yeah. He wants to be on the podcast also.
Okay.
So I think once we start having guests, he's definitely. I want everybody on the podcast. Everybody.
I want the city of Peru.
Yeah, the entire city of Peru.
Yeah.
We'll get the mayor on. Whatever his name is. I don't even know who the mayor
Miles Hewitt.
Yeah, I have no idea. But that'd be crazy. And then, yeah, there's just a couple more, like, reviews. Want to shout out Evan Alter. The
Big boy.
That's the big
I remember
boy.
Evan Alter. I don't know how we got the Gibraltar.
Evan Gibraltar.
Evan Gibraltar.
Yeah.
But on my 21st birthday that night, I was with Brandon, and I were trying to FaceTime him, and Brandon was like, you said Evan Gibraltar about 1,000 times.
Just crunked out, dude. Gibraltar. Get Evan Gibraltar on the phone.
I want to talk to Evan Gibraltar. I want to let me see Evan Gibraltar's face.
Let me FaceTime
I want to FaceTime Evan Gibraltar.
Evan
Gibraltar, tell me happy birthday.
Or Alvin. I've been calling him Alvin for
Alvin's
a
like his
minute.
alter ego. I feel
Yeah.
like yeah. There's like the Marine, like Instagram Evan Alter, and then there's the him as a friend. That's Alvin.
That's Alvin.
That's
Alvin's
Alvin.
like the friend mode.
Soldier mode off, friend mode on.
Alvin mode on.
Alvin mode.
And every time I call him Alvin, he'll do like the Alvin and the Chipmunks thing. He's like, Alvin. Oh, I love that boy. Oh, last podcast we were talking about like the protests in Peru and everything, and I was talking about the Nazi man with the jacket, with the Nazi jacket on.
Yeah,
and I said
accidental Nazi.
It was an accident.
Oh, it was
after that
intentional?
podcast went up, one of my friends, Gage, that went to the protest, was like, "No, he had the Nazi symbol on his jacket."
Oh,
it was like confirmed Nazi man.
Yikes!
I'm like, oh, okay.
Intentional Nazi man.
I don't know what happened. I think even he said even the mayor came up and talked to him because the mayor was out there at the protest, and like even the mayor came up and just like spoke to him. I don't know about what. Nothing really.
What do you think he said? What if he's like from the not
the
hold
future?
On. No, but the guy, the Nazi man, like time. My brain is having such a hard time right now. He's from the past.
Oh, okay.
And he's here now.
It didn't have time to change into modern clothes.
Yeah,
so
he's like,
just
is this Peru, Indiana? And like his coordinates got messed up. He wanted to like escape the Allies. I don't know, threat, so he wanted to go to Peru, like the country, and hide out and live. And he accidentally got to Peru, Indiana.
This would be a pretty good hiding spot too, though. Nobody
Kinda,
comes
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Even
this
like
is off the grid.
it is pretty off the grid for being on the grid.
Yeah.
It's low key off grid.
Being on the grid, it's like one of the most off the grid places.
It's very low tier griddage.
Low on the grid.
Well, that's kind of disappointing that someone in this town does that, but it's a little bit not surprising. But at least it didn't. At least it didn't. Not surprising.
Yeah, not surprising. I did not see that coming.
But,
good one.
But yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy.
At least nothing like crazy.
Nothing violent came out of it. I don't really know.
There was another one I heard recently, and
in here.
Yeah, and by heard of it, I saw it on our Kroger, like our daily huddle, like of what's going on, like who the managers are, and any shout outs, anything like that. Yeah, it said protest. It was yesterday or 2 days ago. It said 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I was like,
another protest?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Oh. Well, I think there should still be protests. I think there should be, because, I mean...
Every day.
Every day. There's still shit going on.
Everyday protest.
Breonna Taylor, bro. No justice still.
Yeah. I have not looked into that.
You haven't?
No.
Do you know what happened?
I heard that was because of a no-knock search warrant.
Yeah. So these two, like, police officers dressed in street clothes.
Like undercover?
Yeah.
Type stuff?
Dressed in street clothes. Popped into their house. Busted the door down. She was sleeping, and her husband was there, and he had a gun because he doesn't know they're police officers. They were at the wrong house. They were at the complete wrong house. They bust in and shot her 8 times while she was sleeping.
Dang.
And they're still policemen. They're still walking around, free men. There's no justice for Breonna Taylor. I think we need to protest that. Maybe, I don't know. That was such a broad thing to say right there. We need to protest that. No, I don't know. It just, we need justice for that. We need to sign petitions. We need to call. There is, I've seen, I wish I could pull it up, but there's like phone numbers and emails to call and send emails to, for that area.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Would it be like police administration, like within the department, or would it be like, is it like your representative and Congress person?
I think it's the Congress, like, mayor's office, congressperson.
Mayor's office sounds more right than congressman or woman.
I really wish I knew like what the things were to do, but I just don't. So I don't know.
So
golly, dude. What is happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm just speaking out of my ass because I know a little bit about it. I don't know enough about it, which is not okay. I should know more about it.
That's why I'm going to agree with you there because I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
Well, I do think there are, so I went off-grid for a week.
Yeah.
Not really off-grid, but off social media for a week. And so...
Went ghost for a week?
I kind of went ghost for a week. I a little bit broke the rules because on Facebook Marketplace basically every day.
Which is, that's nothing.
Right.
That's fine.
It's fine. But Emily and I were trying to not, like, spend so much time just scrolling.
Yeah, I understand that.
And so I probably didn't accomplish as much. But it was weird to be off.
There was a time where I was off social media for, like, 6 months. Yeah. And that was, like, it was nice, but I was really bored.
Yeah. And that's what we were trying to... big boy cough there.
Sorry. I have something in my throat. It's making my voice higher. It's like hard to talk. Gotcha. I don't know what's happening.
Gotcha.
I sound like a little
late
woman.
bloomer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the worst.
James.
Oh my.
My voice starts cracking again.
But yeah, I was off social media. So before I went off, I saw this thing that was like trending. It was like 8 can't wait, and it was like 8 ways to reform police, departments.
Yeah.
And there was some stuff that I totally agree with. So what I'm trying to say is there definitely is some room for improving how police officers like.
Oh yeah.
Like getting rid of like unions and making it easier to fire the bad ones needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it needs to be done. It just needs to happen.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is I'm not so uninformed that I'm like I won't say anything bad about what's going on in the world. But I'm not informed enough to be like, yes, protest.
Yeah, to like fully like send a message.
Yeah. My message right now is like, there's things we could fix. Let's try to fix them.
Which maybe
ASAP.
I don't know. I'm the same way, and I kind of feel like that's on me. Like we have this platform to speak, but I'm not.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not really like it's our platform, but it's not our thing.
Yeah, it's not our responsibility.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
I don't know. That one's kind of tough too because I feel like it is our responsibility, but then again, it's not.
Well, what are we really doing if we're not educated about the situation and when we were just talking about it?
Right, just kind of speaking out of our ass. We're not.
Yeah, and then we're saying we're doing something to feel good about ourselves, but
that's true.
Are we really?
That's true. So all in all, justice for Breonna Taylor. That's the real message. Man. We just need. It's just justice for Breonna Taylor. You want to jump into some of our viewer questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one? Are you cool with any? Because I have a couple.
My dad dropping questions. I want to say too that just because the giveaway's done doesn't mean the questions are done. So if you guys still have questions,
keep sending them in. Just because you didn't win the socks doesn't mean that we don't want any more questions. We always want questions.
We always want questions.
Just keep sending them in. And I'll make sure to let everybody know too that we still want questions, and when I post the podcast and everything, and please send us questions, even though you won't. Just
please send us questions and leave us reviews.
Yeah, that's all we want.
It's not much to ask for. Just share this with everyone you know and make them listen to it.
That's what I want. Sorry. I want people to share it more. I want
There's a lot of people though, like that story I told last episode or episode before about that girl at work that was like, "Hey, I listened to your podcast," and I've never spoken to her before. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where she was saying
she's like, "Hey, do you have a podcast? You sound familiar."
Yeah.
And I thought you worked at Kroger, and I was like, "Yeah." So I like that. I want to know how many more of those. Yeah, that literally is one of the best feelings ever, in terms of what we're doing. Did you just break your necklace, boy?
Dude, the picture just fell out of it.
Oh my goodness!
I have a little.
We're really breaking off the rust on this episode.
For real. Yeah, that week off really is.
Forgot how to podcast.
Forgot to do anything. I have a little charm necklace with Cindy's picture in it, and I just popped it open and the picture fell out.
Oh shiz!
I need some glue.
Some Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue. Well, I think it's not supposed to get wet, and I got it wet accidentally.
Dang.
So that's okay. It's fine.
It's fine.
So what? You want to go with your dad's question? I think it's the one. Is it the one I'm thinking of?
There's two of them.
Oh.
I want to do the first one because I feel like that's.
Yeah.
He asked, "Is the American dream dead?" I thought, "Ooh."
What's the American dream?
See, I don't know, but I'd probably say it's something about making your own path to success, kind of. And I think that's very much, if that's what I'll call the dream, I think that's very much alive.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Because people are getting paid literally millions of dollars to play video games.
Yeah. Ninja,
Fortnite
guy. Fortnite ninja guy.
It's not just a game. It's a lifestyle.
I saw a funny, someone was grilling him yesterday on Twitter. Because a while ago, he tweeted something. He's like, how do football teams have kickers that just miss kicks? He's like, that sounds like the easiest thing in the entire world. How do you just miss a kick? How do you just miss the football sitting right there? And then someone, or he's like, you're a professional kicker and you can't you miss kicks.
Right.
And someone was like. He was like, how are you a professional Fortnite player and you miss shots and shit? And then he got so offended. He's like, it's a completely different thing. He's like, you have to build, you have to aim, you have to
It's
edit.
so much harder.
Yeah, it's so much harder, yeah. And someone was just grilling him this.
Good.
Yeah.
I think you deserve that.
Me too.
If you make bank off something as trivial, I guess, that. It takes skill, I guess, but it's
It does take skill, but so does being a kicker, being a football man.
Being football man, definitely.
I don't know anything about sports.
I feel like more people can be good at Fortnite than can be good at kicking a football like that.
Professional kicker. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are plenty of kids that are fantastic at Fortnite, but they don't. They're not
pulling
quote
ninja
unquote
numbers.
pro.
Yeah.
Like they're good, but they're just not.
Yeah.
Like
my little
streaming
brother
and shit like that.
Wants to go like pro and Smash or
Smash, dude, that'd be sick.
I think it's Overwatch. I don't know, but he's playing Smash and he's like, I used to be, when like you have that. There's like 9 years difference between us.
Yeah.
So there's enough of a gap where I can basically like at one point I didn't even have to try and I was just better at him.
I feel that.
And now he's getting to the point where this is kind of what he does every day, like
just play Smash.
Practice. Right. So he will kick my ass, and I'm like, I'm like, gosh dang it, I'm not used to it yet, So I don't like tasting defeat.
Yeah, the young grasshopper has grown into the master.
He
bro.
definitely has.
He's training you. He
wrecks
now?
me. Yeah, and it makes me feel old.
Yeah,
because I'm like, how do you do that move?
Hey. Can you teach me how to do that?
Can you teach me how to do that?
I feel like I'm pretty decent at Smash. I don't play it a bunch, but like there was a time I was playing it a lot, and I got like pretty good. Like Young Link, that's my guy.
I feel like I'm average at basically all video games.
Yeah. I'm like I feel like I'm average. There's a couple and like some below average.
Yeah.
Like I suck at Call of Duty.
I'm above average.
I've been playing Call of Duty since Black Ops. And I'm still god awful at it. I'm so garbage. I was getting pretty good at Black Ops 3, like just playing multiplayer. Because I was at the time where like Optic Gaming and MLG was like at its height. Mm-hmm. At least for me it was, and I was watching them a lot, and I was watching old Scump, Optic Scumper. Or Huntsman Scumper, Energy Scumper now. No more Optic because that shit fell apart. And I was just watching that like every day and like just grinding Black Ops 3 and trying to just like be better, and I actually got kind of decent at it, but nothing like not pro wise, but I was like
I had a KD, kill death ratio above 1. I was like, all right,
you're like I'm good now.
Okay, I feel better. We would play that like every night after school.
Black Ops 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember that.
Video games with friends are way better than video games alone.
Dude, I don't even turn on any of my consoles, like, if none of my friends are on.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. I'll just sit, like, I hate playing games by myself.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, a single-player game. Like, I was playing Legend of Zelda the other day, and I just, like, I did, like, one temple, and I was like, I'm kind of bored, and I just, like, got on YouTube.
Yeah.
But...
Which also makes me feel old because I'm like, you know how much time I would sit and dedicate to this?
Dude, I would beat this game tonight if I were like 15, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks.
Yeah. Because like my Switch, I have not turned on my Switch in like 2 months. I haven't turned on my Xbox One in probably half a year at this point.
Yeah. It's been a while.
But I have more free time now, so I'll probably be doing it. But I've been trying to read more, and...
Yeah, I just bought a book yesterday at work.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, you have not read 12 Rules yet.
I have not.
You need to read.
I know. Every time I think about it all the time.
Literally all the time.
Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, maybe once a day I'm like, I feel so bad I haven't read that book yet.
Yeah.
But I really want to, and I really want to sit down and bang it out.
Just start with a page.
Yeah. And then just go from there.
Yeah.
Just read the whole book.
I get real big in my head about, like, I have 40 pages left. I'm like, that's so much.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's really not that much.
Yeah. I had to sit an hour. That day I had to take my grandma to her appointment. I sat in the parking lot for an hour and a half and just finished a book because.
Really?
Luckily I brought it with me.
I need to start. That's what I think I need to do. I need to start bringing it with me.
Yeah.
Because I just leave it here at the house, and I'm not even really here all that much.
That's true.
So, like, if I start bringing them with me, like, I think I would be more, like, tempted to read it. Yeah.
Tempted to. I'm sure someone at Barnes & Noble has said that before. Never been so tempted to read this book before.
I'm so tempted to read that book right now.
I can't wait to open you up.
Can't wait to read your pages.
What about you? What do you think, though? Is the American Dream dead?
No.
I don't think so. I think that's an easy no. I think the idea of, like, the picket fence with the husband and...
Right.
That is... I think that's
sort of
pretty dead,
but like...
But I also... Part of me thinks that thing being dead is still part of the American Dream. Like, it doesn't matter who or what you are. Like, you can make your own path to what you call successful.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if that's what you want, if that's what the American Dream is, because I feel like everybody's, like, perception of the American Dream can be different.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're just basing it on, like, getting a good job and having success... It is not dead.
Yeah.
It's just the amount of people that don't try to do that, I mean, the amount of people that don't try has increased.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get stuck somewhere and be like, okay, I guess I'm happy here. But then they're not.
Yeah. I was thinking about that today, this morning, because a lot of the people that have been at Kroger for like 10 plus years work in the mornings.
Yeah.
Because then they can just, I don't know why, but they get first pick of their shift.
Right.
And they want
like a normal shift, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, man, there's a guy that makes like probably $20-some an hour. And that's probably like, yeah, I'm good there. You know what I mean?
I think I would be too. I mean, not necessarily like
for
that,
a little bit,
yeah.
If it was to the point in my life where I'm like, there's no point in going anywhere else, like,
right,
you might as well.
Might as well. I'm making pretty decent money at Kroger.
Pretty decent.
Decent.
But yeah, I definitely think the American dream is alive.
Oh yeah, I think so too. It just, you have to like make your own path, and you have to really get up and want it in order to make your dream.
And it's hard. I've been facing that a little bit because it's like I've been applying for jobs, and it's like it's really easy to be like, I already know, like, I've worked at Kroger for enough now where it's like I'm comfortable there.
Yeah.
So it's like part of me doesn't want to go because it's like I would be the new guy. I'd have to be learning all this new stuff.
Right.
I'd be in a totally different environment. But I think that's what people get. They get
scared of doing something new
or like change.
Yeah. It's like, I won't know the people there.
It's easy to be comfortable in what you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's that fear of the unknown type of thing.
Another big boy cough. I don't know what it is. I got something in my throat, dude. I just sound funny.
Yeah.
I think it's the podcast. Every time we start the podcast, I get like nervous and shit, and then my voice sounds different because I'm like,
I have to be entertaining.
Yeah,
funny.
What do I talk about? I have to be hilarious. I have to do everything. But like, I don't know, because I definitely feel that like I hate getting trained somewhere. Like, I mentioned it before, like every time I've been trained somewhere, like trained to do a new job, the people that train me just act like they hate me. Like, they absolutely despise me because
like
they're training me.
You're the pain in their
side.
Like,
it doesn't make any, like, dude, like, you don't even have to do your job. Like, you can just stand here and, like, tell me what to do.
Right.
Like, you can have an easy day.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, it makes your day go by slower because I'm not doing anything. You're making, like, free money.
You're upset you're not working?
Yeah, you're standing here and getting paid for it. Just tell me what to do. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to learn, bro. Like, cut me some slack. Like, I hate when people are mad that you have to train. Like, I would love to train somebody. Be like, just do that, and I can just stand here. Like, like, I don't know.
I get really weird when I have to train people.
Do you?
Yeah, because for me, I feel like every time I get trained on something, it's not ever. I mean, I know it's not enough, but it's like I feel like no matter what happens during the training, that's not gonna be how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm gonna get trained, and the way they train it is like, okay, so you'll do this, and there's so many like things that come up that they don't train you. It's like, all right, I don't even know.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the biggest thing too, is like you just like run through the basics, and
you have to learn. You have to learn on the fly a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just doing it. That's how you learn. But then, like, also the way you do it is different than anybody else. So like, you have your own groove that you get in. So, like, if you just learn, like, the basics, then you figure out ways that you would do it, like, and then you learn your own groove and stuff, which is fine. That's how everybody is.
Yeah.
But I just hate when people are mad that they have to train you. Like, if you're one of those people that, like, when you're training somebody, you're all pissed off that you have to train somebody, stop it. Stop it. It makes me feel like shit, and I'm, like, sweaty, and I'm nervous the whole time because I'm like, oh, these people hate me. Like, what if I do it wrong? What if I do this? Like, I'm like, and then I have to stand here with you being all pissed off. Like, I'm just like, I'm happy.
You're in a hostile environment.
Exactly. I'm like trying to learn something in a hostile environment, and it just sucks. And then I'm like, I think it's in my head. I overthink a lot.
Yeah.
That, like,
I am too, because I'm trying to do everything right.
Yeah.
And I don't have, like, the attitude I have now is like, yeah, it's whatever. I don't, like, now I had some lady that was, like, teaching me how to put, because I worked in a different department, and so we had to put, like, stickers on stuff, like anti-theft stickers.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, do it. She's like, you're going to put them like this, and then put this one. No, she was like, just put it here. And then she put the other one, like, she put 2 stickers on. So she showed me how to put the first one on it, like, the proper way.
Yeah.
But she didn't show me how to put the second one on. And so then I do it how she told me to for the first one, but I did the second sticker wrong. And she's like, no, not that. And
like, you didn't tell me.
Yeah, I was like, whatever. Like, I was just like, I just laughed. I was like, oh, it's not supposed to go there. Like, at this point, I don't care what happens. But I don't have that attitude at the beginning. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did not do it right.
Here, I bought all these so that way the store can make money.
I'm so sorry that you didn't tell me how to do it right, and I want to apologize.
I apologize
for not knowing how to do it off the bat without ever doing it before.
Yeah, but like I had to train someone out in Fuel Center, and it's like, it's the worst because every time I'm training someone, there's one customer that comes through.
Yeah, that's how I feel like it's.
And so it's like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you everything. You're gonna forget it, and you're gonna come out here by yourself and be screwed. Yep. So have fun.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Get at it.
You better nut up or shut up, bro. It's like you better.
For real, bro. We sweating bullets in that little kiosk.
In my gas kiosk.
My gas kiosk.
Do you want to go with your dad's other question? Yeah.
If you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you?
I don't know. Yes.
That's such a. Part of me wants to say yes. Because Hitler was a bad person.
Yeah.
But baby Hitler wasn't a bad... Dude, I know, that's such a...
Come on.
I know, but like, if you killed baby Hitler, I mean, how much of the butterfly effect?
So much. I feel like that would change everything.
We wouldn't have World War II.
we wouldn't even be here.
Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But,
so,
like, would it be a better life? Like, would we be more technologically advanced?
Dude, what if?
Like, what if we had flying cars because baby
Hitler. Oh my God! Could you imagine? A portal opens up and they're like, "Here's a gun." And they're like, "Here's this device. Put it on your wrist." And you're like, "All right, okay. Who are you? Like,
where am I going here?"
We're from the future. They're like, "You're going back into the German hospital where Adolf Hitler was born." I don't know why they would be German too.
Yeah.
That's how much they hate him.
Yeah.
Apparently that's a no, which makes sense. But my buddy went over to Germany he was in the Air Force and he was stationed over there. And he's like, yeah, you do not make jokes about Hitler over there.
No way, dude.
Could you imagine some fucking arrogant American being like, well, dude, we took you down twice. Be like,
that's like World War III, bro.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Dude. Some guys like,
hey, dipshit, we got you twice, bro.
Next time, try going to a better mustache. Like, just hard cuts to destruction in all these buildings.
Yeah, everything is just over.
But
like,
yeah. And they're like,
yes, I would.
But so the dilemma would be you wouldn't exist, but the world would be in a better place if you go back in time and kill baby Hitler. That'd be so tough.
Yeah, I think I would do it.
Because you would... Wait, oh, yeah, I'd probably do it, too. But wouldn't you have to exist for them to come to you? Or would it just rewrite history from that point on?
I think it would rewrite history from that point on. It'd be kind of like one of those things where you fizzle out.
Yeah.
Like you just start disappearing.
Your dust, like Thanos snapped.
Yeah.
You just turned to dust.
Did you ever watch Fat Albert? Like the real life version?
No.
Dude. Oh, my God. That is such a classic movie. Maybe for me, but like I know Ethan and I like we have seen.
Like, that's one of those like flubber. Like that's the era I put it in.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Like it's like in Fat Albert, like this girl's watching the cartoon, and they pop out of the TV. They just jump through this portal through the TV.
Yeah.
And in their real life, like
it was a was it a show?
Yeah, Fat Albert was a show. It was a cartoon.
Okay.
And then
I definitely remember seeing something like that.
Yeah,
I have seen it before.
In the movie, they jump through the TV and become like real life.
It becomes live action.
Yeah, and it was like Kenan Thompson, from like
yeah.
Kenan,
SNL
he's on SNL. Kenan and Kel, whatever.
Yeah.
He played Fat Albert.
Yeah.
And so like they run into this spoiler alert. Nobody's seen
20 years
Fat
later,
Albert, bro.
Someone's been holding on to that movie. It's been in their Netflix queue for 20 years.
I want to watch it so bad, but I haven't had time.
Haven't got around to it yet. I still have to see.
This movie looks so good.
I still have to see a Walker Texas Ranger. They're pretty far behind.
Oh my God. But like,
do not tell me what happens in the Titanic.
You can't. I've actually never seen the Titanic.
Oh my God, I used to hate that movie.
I've never seen like all the Star Wars. I've never seen.
All right, now we have a
Lord
problem.
of the Rings. I've never seen all the Harry Potters. I think I've seen one Harry Potter.
About the Harry Potter thing.
But in Fat Albert, they jump through the TV.
More important.
Yeah, more importantly, they jump through the TV and then like they're out for so long. and then every day that goes by, they just start fading away because they're like supposed to be in the TV. They're supposed to be cartoons. They'll just like turn to dust. That's what I'm. That's where you're picturing. Long story short, that's what would happen if you killed baby Hitler. You would start dissolving. That's what I was trying to get at.
Get fat Alberted.
Yeah, getting fat Alberted. Fat Alberted.
Like a D. Fat Albert.
Just drop the T. It's an apostrophe D. Fat Albert. That's what would happen. I think I would do it, just like, and then obviously you can't really see what would happen if you fizzled out.
I know, that'd be the worst part.
Just the knowing that, like, the justice you performed and how many lives you saved and how many, like the future that you saved. The future. And if like, what if they show you, like, what the future, like, what current day would look like if you did.
Yeah.
Like, before you make the choice, like,
they're like reel in the TV, and it's like that TV that comes from, like, in middle school. You got
like on the big cart. Yeah, it's like strapped down.
It's that tube TV strapped down. It's like.
All right, we're gonna show you a little program today.
Like, hold up, I'm starting to think I'm getting conned. Are you guys really from the future?
You don't have like a hologram or something like that from the future?
You don't even have HD?
No. If it ain't broke, why fix it?
It's retro.
It's vintage. Don't you kids love vintage items? Oh my God.
That'd be crazy.
Oh no. Cindy just texted me, said she's working 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. tonight.
Gross.
That's butthole.
That's disgusting.
Oh shoot. I was speaking of the baby Hitler question.
Yeah.
I saw these memes. I don't even know where it came from, but it was like if you could time travel, like, would you go? Like, it was literally that question. Like, would you go, like, kill baby Hitler, and then, like, what would you do after that? Like, it's like, what would you do after you like, if you could time travel, what would you do after you killed Hitler?
Mm-hmm.
And then all the memes were like, go back and stop myself from killing Hitler. I don't know why. I don't get it, but it made me laugh so hard. I just thought it was funny.
It'd be like Looper. Have you ever seen Looper?
No.
I think it's I really should have known what the movie's about before I said that, but I think it's.
I've seen the trailer. Have you seen Looper?
I know exactly what happens. I read the IMDb summary.
I read the Spark Notes on that movie.
I read the Cliff Notes of the movie.
Spark Notes, Cliff Notes. I don't know what it is.
They're both. They're two different things.
Really?
Yeah.
I never use that because I'm not a cheater, bro.
Shut up, dude. God, piss off. I don't know that. I read the whole book every time.
Yeah, dude. Every time for the AR test, bro.
Quizlet. Yeah, I remember I read I checked out Matilda, the book, because I watched the movie, the live action movie.
Yeah.
The night before, and I was like, I got this. The book's like 500 pages long. For some reason, that book is so big. I was in 3rd grade, and I was like, I'm ready to take the test after like a day of having it checked out. And she's like, are you sure? And I'm like,
yes, I read it all.
I was like, yes, I can pass
Come on, I just watched the movie last night. Like, how hard is this
It's fresh in my mind. I got to take this test as soon as possible. We don't have DVR yet. And I took the test. And you need like a 6 or something to pass, right? It was like barely above like 50%.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
Nice.
Or maybe I got a 1. I got like a 1 out of 10. And
you really read that, huh?
She's like, did you pass? I was like, no.
No, actually I didn't.
Please believe it or not, I did not pass. But I didn't tell her how many I got wrong or right. I was just like, I did not pass. That's all you need to know.
That is all the information you need. I did not pass.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Yeah,
and I'm in 3rd grade, so I don't want to have to kill you. I already killed baby Hitler. Don't make you next.
In 3rd grade, you killed baby Hitler.
Wait, wouldn't you get like wouldn't that be murder though?
You get sent to juvie. In 3rd grade.
No, like if you were in Germany and you went to the hospital, like you'd have to be like assassin mode.
Oh yeah, you'd be like top secret.
Right. But I'm saying like, Agent 47. I would be bald. I'd be like Agent 39
I would shave
or
my
something.
head. Yeah, I'm Agent 39.
I feel like there's been other agents before.
There has to be. You'd be solid 39 on that one.
Agent 12 was probably John Wilkes Booth was probably like Agent 12. There's the Illuminati.
It goes back that far.
It probably does.
I bet it does. Like, I like to think about sometimes, like, I would, like whenever I was playing, like, if I played Assassin's Creed, like, you know that shit had to be real, right?
Some of that shit was real.
There had to be.
There's
like,
definitely, like, yeah, some secret cult that's, like, trying to run the world.
That's nuts. And I always think about, like, I've been watching these, like, the old gangster movies, like the Martin Scorsese, like Goodfellas, and I watched The Irishman, obviously. And
oh my god,
that's my new favorite shit. Is like I watched
Mafia
Casino.
movies?
Yeah, the old, just really, like the old, like Martin Scorsese, like mafia movies.
Yeah,
like Goodfellas, Casino, whatever.
3.5 hours.
Irishman. Yeah. Have you watched it?
No, because it's 3.5 hours. I've yet to have okay.
It's kind of a tough one to jump into, yeah. But like if you have the chance to watch it, dude, you gotta watch it. It is so good. You gotta, but if you really have to pay attention, because I wanted to.
I like that.
Yeah,
I'm into those movies.
Because I really there's a lot going on, and like it jumps back and forth in time. Like there's like when they're young, and then when they're in their middle age, and then when they're old. It's like, and there's a bunch of different people you have to follow. But it's really, really good.
But it's like an investment though. Like you can't just sit and watch and be like in and out, like a Michael Bay movie. You really don't have to
watch
attention.
Transformers. You're like, there's a Optimus Prime. It's okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's a guy at our work. There's a kid at Kroger. His name's Sam, and Sam Witwicky. Transformers. So we have to talk to him like Optimus Prime. So we're always like, Sam, put the milk in the refrigerator. I don't know how he feels about it, but I don't care because it's funny.
What's Megatron? Is that the bad one?
Yes.
You have to destroy Megatron.
Sam.
Witwicky. Sam Witwicky. I love Shia LaBeouf though. He's insane.
He's like a Renaissance man.
Oh,
like he's
for real.
Yeah.
I really want to watch Honey Boy. Have you seen anything?
No.
No, you don't.
No, I have not.
No, don't watch it.
Don't watch it. What's was Peanut Butter Falcon? Is that a movie with him too?
Yeah.
Okay, so Emily and I want to watch Peanut Butter Falcon, but Honey Boy's the one about his dad? Or
It's about so it's kind of like not a parody, but it follows it's basically about like his life with his dad.
It's like loosely based on his life.
Yeah, and then like during the whole Even Stevens era.
Okay.
And it's just like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like not the story. What goes on in the movie is what happened to him as a kid, but it's not like the characters aren't like it's not like the kid's playing Shia LaBeouf in Even Stevens. Like this kid's playing like another kid in a show that is like Even
like
Stevens.
Parallel.
Yeah, it's parallel, but it's not the same. It's like and then he plays his father.
Yeah.
His father, but he plays the father that's supposed to be like his father. Yeah. And it looks so good.
I was watching it as an actors roundtable, which is just like an hour discussion.
I was just going to talk about it.
Have you watched
the one
that?
With Shia LaBeouf and Robert De Niro and Adam Sandler?
Yes.
Yes. I just watched that recently.
Dude, that is a good...
I was invested. I was just so deeply invested the whole time.
Like the more I learn about Shia, and like just the transformation he's made, like personally in his life, I respect that man so much more now.
Oh yeah, dude. Shia LaBeouf is one of my favorites.
Yeah, the things he was saying is like profound, and I feel like
he's smart, dude.
Yeah,
like crazy smart.
And he can freestyle like a pimp.
Dude.
That's
what is it? It was on like the Five Fingers of Death. Oh my god, I love watching that video. It's so good.
Yes.
But I love that roundtable talk because I was gonna talk about like really the reason I've gotten into like the old like gangster movies and like the old mob movies like that is because I love Martin Scorsese. Like I have been a huge fan of Quentin Tarantino for so long, and I've like only like excuse me, I just burped. I hope the mic didn't pick that up. I think it did. It just came out of nowhere. That's my bad. Excuse me, viewers. Excuse me. And I'm like, oh, Quentin Tarantino only. He's my favorite director. And then I started watching the Scorsese movies. Like after I saw Irishman because I thought it looked cool, and then I was like, oh damn, like And then I watched Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Goodfellas so much the first time I watched it through, I bought the movie poster. So,
Really?
like, I have the Pulp Fiction movie poster, and, like, right there is the Goodfellas movie poster. And I like watching Robert De Niro a lot. He's become one of my favorites just because he reminds me of my grandpa. And I think he's just an incredible actor.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Al Pacino. And I love Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's great.
Yeah.
He's so good in Casino and Goodfellas, but he's really good in Casino. But I just love Robert De Niro. We watched this movie called Cape Fear the other day, and it has Robert De Niro in it, but it's not like it's a Scorsese movie, but it's not like a mob movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about like this guy who was Robert De Niro plays this dude that was in prison for like 14 years, and he got like not wrongly, but like he got sent to prison for like rape and like battery, and his lawyer hid some evidence that proved that he wasn't the person.
Proved him innocent?
Yeah, that proved him innocent, but his lawyer hid it from...
Gotcha. So he was wrongly convicted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he gets out of prison, he comes back, and he stalks this family.
Dude,
and he's like, you're going to pay.
Yes.
If you have it's kind of creepy.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's like a...
Kind of like
just
eerie?
eerie, creepy movie. But if you can watch Cape Fear, it's on Netflix. Cape Fear is really good.
Okay.
I like that too.
I'll have to add
and
that
Robert De Niro does like a crazy good job. He has this crazy like Southern accent, and he sounds so weird, but it's so good. I loved it a lot.
I think actors that have like range.
Yeah.
That's something that I appreciate.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
I would love. That's like my dream is to do something like that. I don't even know.
Dude,
like,
I would love to be a voice actor. Like
I would love to be an actor. I just want to be an actor.
I'm perfectly fine with just like narrating
just
or something.
Just a voice actor. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I feel like it'd be easier for me to get into character if people don't have to see me. But no, like if there was like a dream job type thing where like you'd make enough to live off, and like money wasn't an issue, but you could do whatever. I'd be like. Voice actor would probably be my thing.
That'd be pretty cool.
I feel like it would be cool. I even went on Indeed and was like voice acting near Indianapolis.
No way, that's awesome.
I just wanted to see because it's just I'm sure it's all just like I don't even know what it was like gigs where all you'd have to do is send in a recording or whatever.
Exactly.
And it was a bone dry.
Really?
Yeah. That just makes sense.
There's nothing around here.
Indianapolis, dude.
And even if it is, it's some like YouTube series or something like nothing major.
Remember about the zombie movie getting filmed in Kokomo?
No.
Do you remember about that?
No.
I know last time we talked about
I don't remember about that.
Oh dang. Last time we talked about the Little Big Top, or what was that?
Yeah. I think it's Little Big Top, pretty sure.
But I remember at one point there was a zombie movie getting filmed in Kokomo, and I was like, I remember being young because I was like, wow, like Kokomo of all places.
Whoa, zombies.
Whoa. They like had the roads closed off and everything
for real
like, filming. Yeah, and I have no idea what
you
happened.
Look that up and figure it out. That'd be cool though.
I'm
sure an extra.
I'm sure it's something. Yeah.
Well, I think just to jump back to the voice acting thing, it's voice acting, so you could really like send it anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I could work from home technically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just have a home office with you got
just a stew.
Yeah.
Here's my home office. No printer, only freaking bangers.
Only bangers and my cartoon voices.
Yeah. My impressions of goofy characters.
Ooh. That'd be so cool though.
I think it'd be sick.
That'd be a dream job. A dream job for me is like being like an actor. I would love to be like a comedy actor too. But I find it so interesting, like with the serious, like very serious roles. I think that is so cool. Like whenever I watch a movie like that, I'm like, I always think like, what's it got to be like to be behind the on set, just watching that happen.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's got to be so cool to watch.
Even like Heath Ledger's Joker, like how much in character you got, and people legitimately were scared on set. They're like, we didn't.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna kill me?
We did not want to talk to him. But like method acting, I think would be the best. Like I feel like that sounds really cool, but I also know that it's like it could kind of be damaging. Like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Jim Carrey, like Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
Like the Andy and Me or whatever it's called on Netflix.
Like that's pretty crazy to think about how much.
That's like dedication.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you have the talent, if you're like, I don't know, I don't want to say that serious. You have to be that serious about it. But like, if you're in a position where you can do that, like, I think it is amazing to see. Like you can turn yourself into someone
else.
You can turn yourself into someone else that like actually exists. Like, you can be them. Yeah. And like you wire your brain to be them and like their mannerisms.
Like a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I was watching the old Pauly and Tonys.
Yeah.
Because they were all improv.
Acting?
They were all improv.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I was watching them. I'm like I would see like me, like I would like do stuff and like with my hands and like my movements. I'm like, that's just like what happens. I don't know. I think it was cool, like interesting to see like. I would like get into it I would get into it enough to be Pauly, the character.
Right.
And like I feel like most people, if you told them to do that, they would just be like frozen, not do anything.
But
and
they
just like
do
sit there
the accent.
And say their lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just do the accent. But like I don't know, it was all improv, and I was like very like into it. So I was like, cool. I was just like,
that's probably why, because it's easier for you to be like.
Yeah.
To get into character.
Mm-hmm. Not to brag, but
I'm pretty freaking good.
I'm pretty awesome.
I'm a great actor.
They were not good, but they were better than I thought they were.
They were pretty good.
Because I just watched them the other day, and they were way better than I thought they were.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like what's his name? Justin Roiland was like he'd got drunk to film.
Yeah, I saw that video.
To do some like lines for Rick. I think that would be the most. I feel like that's the best way. Almost like that's the way for it to be the most natural or like organic. Authentic. That's the word. Yeah. Vegan. The most non-GMO.
Yeah, I was gonna say non-GMO, organic.
But
no high fructose corn syrup.
No high fructose corn syrup. Only real sugar. Made with real cheese, real chocolate.
Real. Pure cane sugar.
Pure cane sugar.
Speaking of GMOs, one of our questions is what our favorite frozen pizza pies from Garrett. He wants to know what our favorite frozen pizza is.
Speaking of GMOs.
Yeah. Gotta go classic Jack's pizza.
I used to hate Jack's pizzas.
What?
I used to hate them with a passion, and I'd only eat like DiGiorno's because I like thick crust.
I hate DiGiorno.
But now I actually really like Jack's. Or Tombstones.
Tombstone.
I remember when we were like, Tombstone was gonna be our brand name.
Yes.
My mom's like, "How can you do that with the pizza?"
It's a pizza.
I'm like, you can't trademark a word.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like air has been trademarked by Apple.
Yeah.
Like, we can't use air anymore. But I don't know. I think
like
Jack's is like number 2, I'd say.
I feel Jack's number 1. No, I don't know. I've really gotten into the Quest pizzas.
Okay, I don't know.
Have you ever had like the Quest bars and shit?
Yeah.
Like
they're like healthy?
Yeah, the healthier ones. The Quest pizzas, dude. This guy at the gym was telling me about them, and it's a whole pizza. There's like 7 carbs, like 7 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of protein in the pizza.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I think the whole pizza. If you eat the whole pizza, it's like 600 calories, and it is delicious.
I feel like that's not bad for
it's
a pizza.
It's not terrible at all.
It sounds like a lot, but it's also a whole pizza. So
and usually half of it you only get 300.
Right.
Like, but there's like 20 quick maths, bro. I got it. You know.
It's like, how do you get that?
Sit in my head, just the calculator in my head.
If you eat a third of it, it's only 200 calories.
But dude's grilling me because I was doing quick math over here, bro. Stretching my brain muscles.
I'm a genius. I can't help.
I just didn't know if you knew what half of 600 was, James.
I'm glad you reminded me.
Yeah.
'Cause I forgot.
I thought you would like to know. But they're delicious. Quest Pizza, probably number 1, then Jack's. And then I really don't eat frozen pizza that much.
Yeah.
I hate DiGiorno. Just want to point that out. DiGiorno sucks ass.
What's your favorite, James? DiGiorno? Yeah, that's the one that sucks balls.
That's the one that I hate the most.
I literally pee on it. I
Dude,
hate it.
Ethan, I did that DiGiorno's commercial too. I remember.
Was that the hardest thing ever?
Yeah, I was like, I had the pizza in my hand, and I was like,
immediately threw up.
Yeah. After the camera's cut,
My body rejects such low quality foods.
I also, you know what? Like, oh my god, I have just had bad memories of like the Red Baron. Like, you remember at school we had like little Red Baron like personal pizzas.
Personal pizzas. That was like the biggest flex.
God, dude, those made me want to throw up. I hated
those Bosco sticks.
The Bosco sticks were fire. I was eating Bosco sticks all the time.
I feel like I eat something like that now, and it's like,
oh yeah.
So,
if you eat that now, like if I eat a half,
so
of
much
one
grease.
now,
like how much greasy food was I eating as a
dude? I'm getting a heartburn, bro. Like,
I have to like watch what I'm eating now. I'm getting old.
A couple of Tums after that, dude. It's like Jesus.
Chase it with some Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol. I forget what it was called. Oh, I watched. I forget what movie it was. I think it was Cape Fear. This dude, like one of the characters in the movie, was like, he was having a glass of whiskey and poured some Pepto-Bismol in it. And he did like 4 times in the movie, just like Pepto-Bismol and whiskey. And I'm
some
like,
weird thing Martin Scorsese's trying to explore.
I saw that the first time. I'm like, what did he just do?
Is this a mistake?
Yeah, I was like, what? Why did he do that?
Did they explain it?
No,
it's just his drink.
No, yeah, that's just what he was drinking.
Dude, what's the name of that thing? Gotta be.
Nah, dude, I don't know. The pink wave, bro.
Hey, would you like a pink wave? I'm gonna make myself a pink wave. Should I make it 2?
Should I make it 2? Do you want one also? I'd make it a double.
Make it double.
God,
double
it
whiskey
made me
with
want to
Pepto.
throw up. I was like,
shaking it up in like a margarita.
It was like shaking, not stirred, bro.
You want salt or sugar on your Pepto-Rita?
Pepto-Rita. Ew. But that made me sick. Pepto-Bismol's gross anyway. I hate it.
I don't know if I've ever had it.
Really? I don't even know.
I'll do Tums. For some reason, I'll eat 5 things of Tums before I drink Pepto.
He's eating Tums like they're candy.
Dude, those Halls, they're like fruit. I feel like they were breezers, and I'd always call them Febrezers, like the spray, like the collab tastes like aerosol. That's why I can't divide 600 by 2. I had too much
eating Febreze. Put a hole in your brain.
I was doing whippets with Febreze. My breath smells like clean linen, though, boy.
You smell like a fresh load of laundry, James. What's that about?
Is that tropical?
You been chewing on laundry?
Dude, just eating Tide Pods.
God, always eating Tide Pods.
No, but Hall's Breezers, and they're like fruit smoothies. I would buy those as candy.
I remember the Hall's like tropical.
I think you're thinking of the same thing I'm thinking of.
Probably.
And they're like white and orange striped or whatever.
No.
Oh, never
Not
mind.
those. There's some that were like they were just like there's a pack of just like tropical ones, and it was like or like citrus or something like that. I think those I was eating like candy.
I feel like it's a staple of like the old person look if you carry around lemon or cherry Halls.
Yeah.
Like those are the only 2 flavors, and for some reason I hate them. Like the lemon and honey is disgusting.
Ooh yeah, no way. I used to. Oh, we had I think they're called Ludens.
Ludens?
Cherry
Ludens?
Cherry Ludens, the just like
Ludes, dude.
The lozengers.
Throat lozenges.
The throat lozenges, bro. The cherry ones. It didn't even taste like it just tastes like cherry candy.
Really?
And dude, I was like
job,
I would get in the cupboard like at night and be like dude, this is my little like, candy fix.
By the trash cans, just wrappers of Ludens. Luden wrappers scattered throughout.
Like
the light flicks on and it's just you with your hand in the bag.
Just these I'm not breath mints, but like the what are the throat
cough?
Yeah, cough drops. Yeah, I'm just eating cough drops all day. These nice cherry cough drops. I was a freak, bro. Dude. Just eating these cough drops, washing it down with a Pepto-Bismol. Oof, I'm feeling good tonight.
We're gonna get crazy tonight. We're gonna mix like Jolly Ranchers and like vodka or whatever. It's like Ludens and Pepto-Bismol.
The pink wave, bro. That sounds delicious. Do we I just rest my nose on the mic.
I think I was gonna talk more about the pizzas.
Yeah, go for it. Cause I like pizza.
I used to love the party pizzas. I'd eat a whole one, like the Totinos, or is it Tostinos? Those like square or circle. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I used to eat them up.
Ugh.
And
I ate them a
now
bunch
I
as
don't
a
like
kid.
them.
Yeah, same here. I was gonna say I used to eat them a bunch as a kid, and now they make me sick. Ethan loves them.
I'll still eat one, but I remember
Dude,
that would be my dinner, and I would
can't.
just I just move it from the tray to my plate. Like I wouldn't even cut
Oh
it.
yeah, you can't even cut it. You just eat the
I just
thing
eat
whole.
the thing like a pie.
It's a big old pie.
Big old
A
pie.
big old pizza pie.
Pizza pie.
Pizza.
Pizza rolls. Do that count as pizza? I will still go to town on pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls are nuts, bro.
Can we give a quick shout out to pizza rolls?
Yeah, shout out pizza rolls. Give us that pizza roll sponsorship.
That would go hard.
Dude,
could
a
you
very
imagine
good podcast.
pizza rolls money?
Oh my god, we'd have the pizza roll money.
Oh yeah, dude, that's the American dream right there.
I'm sending an email to the PR team, bro.
Dude, I want Totino's like on a neon sign. That's how I picture it.
Yeah,
with like that square, like this, like the neon.
A neon
roll.
pizza roll, yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be like sick. On the set. That's got to be like when we do video. That's got to be centerpiece of the set. Yeah. Like our Totino's money is gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm 100% down. Everyone spam.
Yeah.
Spam. I don't even know. Whoever owns Totino's, Nabisco maybe. I'd work in a grocery store. I should know.
Yeah. Why would you know that?
I don't know.
So I know so much. I work in a grocery store.
I'm so mad at myself.
I should know what brands own what. I should know who owns pizza rolls. I should know who owns Totino's. I should buy blah, 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 blah. Sorry, James.
It's okay. This dude's grilling me.
I'm not,
because I pay attention. Dude, Procter and Gamble runs the toothpaste industry and soap. That's all P&G.
That's all P&G. That's all P&G.
Dude, parent companies, man.
Golly, gotta love them.
Gotta love them. Gotta hate them, but you gotta love them.
Love to hate them.
You love to hate them, and you hate to love them. That's really how it goes. That's all I had for pizza. I just want to toss.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad you said pizza rolls because I wasn't even thinking about them. I was just thinking about like the full blown pizza. Oh my god,
full blown. Dude, just a full blown whole ass pizza. What about calzones? What's your take on calzones?
Yeah, I vibe with calzones.
I actually like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I remember when Pizza Hut came out with the Pizzone. You remember that? What? You don't remember that? It was forever ago. Like when we were kids.
We need to go through chain pizza places then, because Pizza Hut's a low on my list. That's probably why I didn't care about it.
I don't know.
Dude,
yeah, I was gonna ask like, what's your favorite like delivery pizza? Domino's.
Domino's. I will have to have some Pepto.
No way, dude. I'll eat a whole medium pizza.
For some reason at Indiana Tech there were 4 pizza places surrounding us, like nearby, because it's Fort Wayne. It's pretty condensed. Domino's would be the only one to deliver. And first, like, you would put your napkin on it. It could just be this one, because there's like, I love Pizza King.
Nah.
I love it.
It's not my favorite.
The one in Converse, I hope no one works there because it sucks. The one in Converse is terrible. Y'all need to do better. But the one in Peru's, I
like it. I like it, but it's not my first or second or third choice.
It's good. It's just
it's
the
good. It's
seventh
just my last
option.
Choice,
it's literally if there's nothing else to eat. I'll eat a Jack's Pizza before.
I probably would.
Wow.
No,
disrespect.
Pizza King's good, dude.
Disrespect.
It's pretty all right, but it's not my favorite. I love a good Domino's.
I feel like it was the Fort Wayne one, but all I was going to say is, like, you put a napkin on, and I feel like it would just sop. It would just turn to liquid.
It's that crust for me.
Is it?
The crust
is it really good?
Is insane. You dip it in the garlic sauce.
Okay. I can get behind that. I just can't get behind the thing that's in the center and surrounding the center of the pizza.
The pizza aspect of the pizza.
I can go with the crust. I'll go to Domino's and order a crust. And I'll just make
get crust only.
I'll make the rest. You guys do a shitty job anyway.
Just give me a cooked.
Can you just cook the crust? Please?
Yeah, just nothing on it. I just want it.
Can I have plain crust?
Piece of circle bread.
Oh, I went to Subway. That reminds me of an order I put in for Subway. I wanted like was it like a chicken bacon ranch or something?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Do you want any veggies?" And I was like, "No," because I'm like, it's gonna come with chicken bacon and ranch. And then she's like, "Do you want any dressings?" I was like, "No," because the ranch is in it. I got the sandwich. It was literally bread, and somehow they also forgot the bacon, because it's literally bread and heated up chicken. That was it. And I was like,
I think that's Subway, dude. Subway confuses me so much. I don't go very much, but like,
dude, Penn Station way better than Subway.
You can't.
Big shout out Penn Station.
I've never been to Penn Station. I know you and I know you and Brando go kind of nuts over that place.
Dude, yeah, I don't think I'll
have to go.
I don't know if I've ever gone with them. I don't think I've gone with them.
We should all 3 go sometime.
We should definitely need to do that.
You guys gotta take my Penn Station.
We'll take your Penn Station
V card.
V card. We'll 3-way your V card away.
But like Subway, when I go recently, like you tell them like what you want. Like you're like, I want a chicken bacon ranch. Yeah. But then you still have to build it yourself. Or you still have to tell them what you want. And like you can't walk in. Yeah. One time they got mad at me because I walked in and I was like, can I get like a 6-inch Italian herbs and cheese? And they're like, what? I'm like, and I'll just tell you what I want.
I'll tell you along the way.
Yeah, I'll tell you along the way.
Isn't that what Subway is? How to make my sandwich.
Yeah, and isn't that what Subway is?
Isn't that the whole shtick of this operation?
The whole reason I'm here, like.
And then when that pedophile worked that ran this company, so I could tell you how to make this sandwich.
Jared ran Subway. Yeah, he was CEO.
Just start going off on like rants.
Dude, you look like Jared, bro.
You look like Jared, bro. You a pedophile, bro. Your company. You work for a pedophile, dude. How dare you, child molester? I'm not. I'll make my own sandwich at home, dude.
Chomo, you guys are a bunch of chomos that work here, bro. I just want my sandwich.
Dude, like, okay, so tomato.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Chicken.
9 grain honey oat, please.
But like I was like, okay, I want I want turkey. I like turkey pepperoni. That's good shit. I was like, I want turkey and pepperoni. Mm-hmm. And then I tell them the cheese. I want what veggies I want, and they're like, just so you know, next time, say you want a spicy Italian with turkey, and I'm like, why can't what changed where I can't just walk in and tell you what? Like, why can't I build my own sandwich? Why do I have to like?
Build a better workshop.
Yeah, bro. Dude. Like, what is this about? Like, I'm so mad. Like,
I was
mad they were mad at me.
System's broken.
I was like, what is this? Since when? What changed? I mean, I don't go to Subway very much. There's a period in time where like, I just recently started going to Subway like in the last year.
Yeah.
Like, and I had never really gone
missed
before
out on
that.
a big.
Yeah, the big company.
A big
changed,
overhaul.
Dude. Yeah, what the hell? Like,
we revamped.
After Jared got booked, bro. Like they were like, we got to change some shit
things
around.
A little different around here.
I don't get it. Like I was like. I just want to tell you like what bread, what meats, what
wasn't it
cheese.
My sandwich, my way?
Yeah, exactly. Like what the hell, dude? They're like, no, you have to pick this one. You have to pick it off the menu, and then you tell us what you want. I'm like, isn't that the same thing? I just want. What if I tell you I want a spicy Italian and I just want chicken on it? They're like, okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I want twice.
Yeah,
you should know it's bacon. It's chicken, dude, bacon, ranch. There's 3 ingredients.
I was so heated at Subway, bro. I left just fuming.
Dude,
I was like,
protest Subway.
Yeah, dude, boycotting Subway. We're finally boycotting Subway.
I love the idea of just being like having this discussion with them and them being like, no, you have to tell us what you want. Like, I don't know. Could you imagine? Like, I'm just picturing.
I am telling you what I want.
I'm telling you what I want, dude. I'll start at the beginning and I'll work my way to the end. I promise. Like, I'm not going to leave anything out. You're going to ask me what I want anyway. I'll tell you what I want on my sandwich.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why do I have to pick it off the menu and then tell you what I want? Like,
dude, this title has to be the Subway rant.
We've
gone too long and too hard. Our energy just went straight up through the roof.
You could really tell how passionate I was about this Subway thing by how mad I got because I was.
I'm so glad we got to here.
Oh my god, dude! It made me so angry.
Oh, man.
Like I was like, I don't understand. Like I just walked out like rubbing my temples like around my head. And I was like, what just happened to me in here? It was all because they just mentioned they're like, next time just tell us you want it. And I'm like, okay.
Like trying to gently remind you.
Yeah.
It wasn't even them be like, hey dumbass, next time do it like this. You're like, hey, next time could you please?
Hey, next time
screw you, man. Don't tell me how to make. I'll tell you how to make this sandwich.
You'll never get my service again. I'm never going to Subway in my life.
I'm done with Subway.
I'm done with Subway.
Can I have a chocolate chip cookie though?
Oh my god, please, dude! I love the Subway chocolate chip cookies. Are nuts.
That's how it ends.
Dude, this is a big F you to Subway right now. Even though I love a turkey and pepperoni with spinach and onions.
That's kind of shit. I mean, it makes sense if they would make everything and then be like, do you want anything else? You know what I mean? Like if you're like, I want a spicy Italian. Like, okay, then they build a spicy Italian.
Like, what extras do you want on it?
Yeah.
But it's like.
But instead, it's like, okay, what kind of meat? You're like, the meat that comes on a spicy Italian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why do I have to classify? I could ask for a spicy Italian and get meatballs on it. A meatball sub, bro. Like,
that's what you should do.
That's the hack. That's how you get it cheaper.
You should order a spicy Italian or like a Black Forest ham.
Yeah.
And then just put like, I don't know
everything
why we think this would work.
Yeah.
I think our logic's a little off. I don't know if we can really.
It might work. We'll try it out. We'll do some field tests and then be back to you guys.
Just an excuse to order Subway. We have to field test this theory.
Yeah, I love Subway. I love and I hate Subway.
There's
Very mixed emotions.
Love-hate relationship.
Okay. Boycott Subway. James, you want to talk about? I know I mentioned to you about a little segment on the podcast, our weekly song rotation.
Go for it.
Yeah, I will. I will go for it.
Please, and the segment starts now.
Okay. Weekly song rotation. What? So I wanted to do a weekly song rotation, but I wrote down albums.
Okay.
But I'll do a song off the albums. I wrote down 3 albums, and I'll do a song off of each album.
Okay.
And you can do more. We're not limiting it to 3. I just have 3 right now that I'm listening to a lot. The first one, they put Crybaby, Little Peeps album that was SoundCloud only.
Okay.
They put that on Apple Music and Spotify.
Oh, really?
And that was released, I don't even remember, forever ago. Like he put that on SoundCloud forever ago, like years ago. And it was just now on Apple Music and Spotify, and I have been listening to that whole album like crazy.
That's kind of my favorite. I downloaded SoundCloud to get to music that hasn't been released on. Mm-hmm. So I love
SoundCloud.
I love it, but I have not used it in so long. Yeah. But it's because I literally have like 3 songs that I downloaded. Like I was like, okay. I would either YouTube these songs, and I hated having to have the YouTube app open. Anyway,
I use it to listen to a lot of Playboi Carti leaks for a long time, but they all the leaks suck on it now.
I feel like SoundCloud actually is the best. Like, it's that's the pioneers. Like, to get to artists before they're big.
Oh, absolutely. Like SoundCloud is number 1.
Yeah.
So my favorite, or one of the songs, not necessarily my favorite, but one of the songs I'm listening to a lot of off of Crybaby is Lil Jeep. That song I listen to it as soon as I get in the car, I throw it on. It's one of my favorites. Another song, Ethan and I took like a trip to Monticello to look at a car for him. He was going to buy a car.
Ooh.
But it turned out to be a shitter, so
dang.
Yeah, we test drove it, and we're like, Ethan's like, yeah, I'm not buying this.
No
and
go.
I was just good because I told him, like, Cindy was like, don't buy it, dude.
Yeah.
Like it looks like a shitter. Like,
was it from a dealership or a private
No, it was from
guy?
like some off Facebook Marketplace.
Gotcha, dude. That Facebook Marketplace, man.
Yeah. But we took a trip, and I threw on the whole Good AM album, Mac Miller, Good AM, and I used to listen to that. Like when it came out, I bought it. I remember it was the Marsh days. We're working at Marsh.
Yeah.
And 2015, I was listening to that religiously, and Ethan loves that album too, so I threw it on, and we were both just like rap every word to every song. Like it was so awesome. Fun.
Yeah.
Like, but my favorite song off that album is "Rush Hour." I could listen to that every day.
Yeah.
Or
see the track list real quick.
Or 100 Grandkids. I mean, that's a classic one. Yeah. But Rush Hour is like my favorite.
The Weekend. Well, I remember Weekend was like.
Weekend's good, but
still.
Yeah. Or I like Cut
Rome.
the Check with Chief Keef, dude.
Oh yeah.
I just love Chief Keef.
Chief Keef.
Dude, he's one of my favorites.
He's kind of a legend.
He's a huge legend.
Yeah.
He's like.
Not kind of. He is.
He is a legend, bro.
He is a legend.
And then one of my new favorite albums of all time is Lamb Over Rice by Action Bronson. I'm a huge Action Bronson fan, and
Dude, I saw him working out the other day.
Yeah, dude, he's lost like 60 pounds.
Yeah,
and like that's insane.
That's awesome.
It's like really motivating me, but I still haven't gone to the gym. But it's like I want to go.
Yeah.
I
was gonna ask because I don't. Whatever. There's all this like new. I don't know how the new rules are and stuff because I need a membership again.
Yeah, anytime it's fine. Like, really, you can do what you want. Like, there's a they have tape on the floor that's 6 feet apart, so you have to like stand on the tape when you work out, and then just wipe everything off when you're done.
Like
but
classic.
Okay. But it's basically going to the gym, but you just have to stand on the tape.
I paid $20 for like I've never bought a workout program before, but I bought like a body weight program.
Yeah.
And it's called Hard to Kill, which is like hard to kill.
Hard to kill.
So it's big surprise. It's made by like former Marines, and, like all these veterans. But so that's what I've just been doing body weight stuff. But I was like,
I was listening to Joe. Like I've been watching like Joe Rogan clips, and he was saying that like body weight stuff is like one of the best ways to work out.
Yeah.
There's like push-ups, like pull-ups, and then like body weight squats.
Yeah.
Like that. He's like, that's really all you need if you want like a really intense workout. Just like really, you can just like
cycle between those.
Yeah,
three.
change grip push-ups and like change grip like pull like chin-ups.
Yeah.
And then body weight squats. He's like, that's really like, you can get a killer workout from that.
Yeah.
So I want to try.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I watched the Ronnie Coleman documentary again because he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, so I listened to it, and then Emily and her mom were like, "Who's that guy?" And I was like, "Oh, you don't know about Ronnie Coleman?" Like,
yeah.
I don't know why they would. But
yeah.
You don't know?
You don't.
But
know?
I was talking about that, and then I watched the documentary, and I was like, "God dang!" Like, there's something about lifting weights I like a lot. I feel like it's more satisfying than doing a bodyweight workout. So, I agree. That,
I
like
100%.
Bodyweight's probably the best way to go for quality with minimal equipment.
Right.
I mean, it is. I don't even know why I'm asking like it's in contention. But but I really there's something about weightlifting I feel like makes me feel more like stronger.
Like powerful.
Yeah. Powerful.
Getting like a good
word
pump in,
Yeah.
like, and then you feel like tight and you're like, oh shit.
You're like, yes.
I'm a strong mofo right now, dude.
Yes,
like
I can take on the world.
I could lift the world. I'm like Atlas right now, bro.
I'm Atlas.
I don't even know what that means.
He's the
Yeah, I know he's got holds up, but that's the only thing I know about Atlas is like he
okay.
held up, like he has the world on his back or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
something.
Well, the last song on my list
ahead.
is off of Lamb Over Rice by Action Bronson. It's called Accoutrements. That song I will listen to every single day. Yeah, also,
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like that album is Action Bronson, and then every song is produced by The Alchemist. I think I sent that to you and was telling you about it. But
I listened to both of them,
the
albums that you had mentioned before, and I actually think we talked about it on the podcast because I listened to them both, and I had a favorite, and I can't remember which one. But
was it White Bronco?
I think it White Bronco.
Lamb Over Rice. White Bronco is really good.
I think that was the one I liked.
Lamb Over Rice, like if you listen to it all the way through, it's not very long at all.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to it all the way through, it's just a nice album. And I love Action Bronson and The Alchemist, like the beats and like the production.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just
it's
nuts.
like classical.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like
and they have
music.
like you can hear parts in like after a song, like he's got like a full like choir.
Yeah.
Like that will like sing shit, and then it is like very classical, like vibes like mixed in with the hip hop obviously, but
which is really artistic. Like we talked a while ago about like artists and rappers, and it's like that to me is more art when it's like how much stuff you had to orchestrate and like mesh together to make this sound like dubstep like sounds like a lot of random noises, and then it's kind of like channeled into to sound cohesive.
Yeah,
and that's what I feel like.
It's like work together.
Yeah, and that's what I feel like with like his music is like there's so many different sounds that he has going on.
Yeah,
that everything like could sound like chaos, but
it just
actually
like
sounds really
like the like the focus and like the way they put together. There's a word for I lost the word. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but like just like I guess like the focus and like the arrangement of it is like
it's arranged.
Yeah, they have the ear, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
So,
what's yours, James?
I've been going through my remixology playlist.
Yeah.
Because there was I like remixes to songs that I like.
Yeah, respect.
So there's one called it's Walking on Piss, and I think it's a Playboi Carti song, and it's MGMT singing on it. I think. I'll play some after, but that's what I think. But I really like it. And then there's a Give Me Love by Joji. The Channel Trace remix is really good. But other than that, let's see. I met this guy named Darian at IUK. We took a class together, and he DJ'd. Like he went to New Orleans for like a party, and like he got his own like time on the set to like DJ.
Yeah, that's cool.
He does producing and whatnot, and he's actually on the T Grizzly album, The Smartest. Him and two other people helped. They produced everything.
Really?
And I think that is insane.
That's so cool.
A huge artist, your work is on it.
Yeah, some like local friends.
He sent me messages before because I wanted to be a DJ at one point. So, and I also wanted to be a producer at one point. So, like the fact that he's like, I'm like living through him a little bit, and he'll send me stuff every now and then because I'll be like, hey, I'll do a little check-ins on him because we don't text. We just kind of message on Instagram.
Yeah, just like kind of randomly.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? And then especially because like he took time, like he's not going to school.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I want to focus on this for like a year and see what happens. And so he'll send me stuff where like people with blue checks will be like DMing him and being like,
whoa,
hey, really appreciate what you did. Or he'll send like Charlie Heat is a big producer and he's done stuff for like Kanye and he's retweeted like Adarian's work. So the fact that he like got on this album I think is huge.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
that's nuts. Like some local shit.
He's
like,
from Indy. Like he's from Indy. But yeah.
That's crazy. Still going to IUK, still local, dude. Like
yeah. That's someone I know.
Very inspiring and neat.
So
neato.
I was like, holy shit, dude. That's kind of
shnikes.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I've been doing a lot of like the Discover Weeklies and release radars. So let me see. That's kind of it.
And yeah, like I said, it's a little. You can. It can be 1. It can be 5. It can be 6. It can be whatever. Just whatever like we're listening to this week, like whatever we have like on kind of repeat this week.
Those are the songs that I'll play like just about every time I get in the car this week. Those are what I've been playing. But Riff Raff has a new album coming out.
Yes.
It's supposed to come out next week, I think. Or
really?
What's today? Today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out this week, I think.
Whoa.
And I'm pretty pumped for that.
Is that Vanilla Gorilla?
Vanilla Gorilla.
Dude.
I think it actually will be. Like, the fact that he has an actual, like, big-time producer on it, like Ronnie J's, like him, and he's doing the whole thing. Yeah. So, what do you have released? Water Whippin' Wizard. That song.
Is that new?
That's new, yeah. And it's like, I don't think it's the greatest, but it sounds really good, and it sounds like old school Riff Raff a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to that.
So
I showed Cindy How About the Lamb, and she did not like it. She said, he just said How About the Lamb for the first 48 seconds of the song. And I said, yeah, that's Riff Raff.
That's kind of what he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's going to be on there. He has like Snoop Dogg on
that. Yeah, I think you told me about that.
He has Snoop Dogg, which is funny because on one of his last albums, he had this dude named Snap Dogg. It's like, okay. It's like B Team. You know what I mean? Like the backup squad. But I actually think this will be...
He couldn't make it since Snap Dogg.
Yeah, I think this will be a really good album.
I'm excited for Vanilla Gorilla. Not as excited as you are, but I love Riff Raff.
I'm excited for this Vanilla COVID crisis.
Yeah, that's what's really gonna...
Which is, today, I don't know why, but it has not felt like... It's kind of weird. I completely forgot that like the whole country went into lockdown a couple months ago.
But I feel like, like COVID's like coming back up.
It's actually
it's increasing, yeah.
And there was a guy today, and I don't know if he recognized me or what, but he was like, hey. I was like, I don't know you, but I'm going to be friends. So I was like, hi. And he's like, I was like, how's it going? And he's like, oh, I'm doing better than you. I'm not working and not wearing that mask. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. You guys have to wear those. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's all right. And then...
It's fine.
Yeah. And then he left, and he's like, hopefully you don't have to wear them for too much longer. And I was like, I was feeling good about how many laughs I got earlier, and I was like, one can dream. And I got a good laugh. I walked away. Ended on a high note.
It's a win, dude. A comedic win.
Dude. The freaking joke of my, I don't know, my retail time has always been, that's okay, take your time. I get paid by the hour. They love that.
Really?
They'll eat that up.
Oh, my God.
I'll be waiting on them. Like, if we're getting ready to, like, cross at a intersection in the aisle or something, and the light's red, I'll be like, you can go ahead. And they're like, no, go ahead. I'm like, no, trust me. You can't outweight me. I get paid by the hour.
It's like,
and they're like,
James, you are so funny.
James, I'm going to shout you out on the Kroger survey, and you'll win some.
You've got quite the comedian here.
I hope your manager's aware of your funny bone.
One of my classic like dad moves is when people ask me, they're like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "Living the dream."
Yes,
every day. And then it's like always living the dream.
Feels like a nightmare.
I've been saying that since March.
Living the
or
dream.
Like, or some people are like, "Working hard or hardly working?" And I'm like, "Hardly working." And it's like, got him. Yeah.
There's a guy that works, and if you tell him that, he'll look down at his crotch and be like, "Nope." He's like working hard.
That's so funny, actually.
He does it like customers
That's
too.
a good one. Dude, that is a good one right there. I wish I would have thought of that.
That's the guy that makes $20 an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So he has no. There was a no. I feel like I said.
He's had time to think about that one.
Yeah, he does not care. Like the manager will be like the store manager will be like, leave him a note, be like, hey, you need to clean up your area. Someone's like, you need to clean up. He goes, who cares? Like he didn't even let him finish. He's like, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
so true.
That's
though.
such a power move to be like, you're the only person in that department. You've been there for.
They've probably been there longer than like the manager, the store
probably
manager.
Combined,
yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Than everyone else combined.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Dude, retail jokes. Boy.
Dude, there's nothing funnier than retail jokes. I swear.
There has to be something to keep your sanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you see my dad's Twitter feed? Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm glad I kind of went on hiatus and I came back to this. He told me to look. He texted me the other day and he was like, hey, check my Twitter feed sometime. And I was like, okay. Because he asked if I was on a hiatus still. And so I looked at it and it said he was listening to Jay-Z while he was like mowing or something.
Yeah.
And so I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
I saw that.
And I thought that's what he's talking about. But he said, while cleaning the women's restroom last night, I found a positive pregnancy test. My sincere congratulations and or condolences. # Happy Father's Day.
That's amazing. I'm going to like that right now. Oh, Chad.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Chadwick. Chadwick's a comedian, bro. I love your dad, I was going to say.
I love your dad.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
That's cool,
I was trying to think of
a
joke earlier about Father's Day not having two dads. But it doesn't really, like, it's not as, I don't know. It doesn't really work because you have to see it. You know what I mean? Because it's a pun, because it's apostrophe S, not fathers. Like, Happy Father's Day because I have, like, two dads.
Yeah.
And I just can't think of anything. But so maybe that's my joke right there, is telling people how I can't think of a joke.
Like, James, you're
like
so funny.
A meta joke.
Yeah. Say, I'm so unfunny. I can't think of a joke.
Dude, anti-jokes. You remember anti-jokes?
Jesus.
What's red and smells like a blue paint?
Red paint, bro. That was my favorite one. I said it to everybody. Oh, my God. I remember Brandon told me that one time when we were kids, and I was like, what the hell? Up. Yeah, I was like, that is the best shit I've ever heard in my life.
Do you want to hear Emily's favorite joke?
Oh, God.
Where did Hitler put his armies?
I don't know.
In his sleeveys.
That one took me a second. In his sleeveys.
I know.
That's gross, dude. I don't like that. That makes me sick.
I know. I heard that too, and I was like,
shut up.
Switzerland? I was like,
Switzerland.
I'm like, what?
I don't.
Like,
in the barracks? I don't know.
In the barracks? He killed himself. I don't remember. Don't you know what happened to Hitler?
Don't you even know what's going on?
We went back in time and killed him.
We went back. Who's Hitler? I don't even know.
Who? Yeah. What?
What? What are you talking about?
The Hitler episode, dude.
Dude, yes. It's either the Subway Rant or the Hitler episode.
I think the Subway Rant.
Yeah, it's a little safer. That's a little more PC.
Well, I get flagged for inappropriate.
Probably. Get taken down for that title.
Dude, conspiracy theories, though, because I fall asleep to the Alex Jones, Joe Rogan podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those Hitler conspiracy theories are kind of crazy. Actually, conspiracy theories in general are kind of crazy because they were talking about like a direct energy weapon taking down like the Twin Towers and all that. It's just like there's sometimes where I kind of believe it. Like I could see why they think what they think, and there's other times where they do that where it's like I believe you, and then they're like, then a direct energy weapon, and I'm like, all right, you lost me.
Then a dragon took down the.
Yeah, like, all right, dude.
All right, yep, that's enough.
Yep.
That's enough of that.
That's how you lose followers.
Yeah.
Stop right before there. Even you don't even you can believe it, just don't say it, and I'll be with you.
Just make that one silent, dude. That one's off air.
That's a little asterisk in fine print. It's like, yeah, dude, you know, the government planted bombs in it, and it was a big hoax. They just wanted to start war with the Middle East, and the dragons came over. And
then dragons came, and aliens riding dragons came.
The
reptilian race. Do you believe in that?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. You see those videos all the time.
actual reptiles, like they lose like tails. Like imagine humans just popping off an arm. It's like a defense mechanism. Like the president, someone's attacking him, he just has an arm.
His arm just falls off.
And like
like
next
what
week
the hell?
it's grown back. You're like, what? Yeah. What?
Where did that come from?
Dude's cold blooded.
It's a really good
prosthetic. His tongue out and
Yeah.
everything.
Have you seen the videos of that? Like the news reporters and like Justin Bieber? Have you never seen that like viral Justin Bieber like reptilian eye video? Dude, I'm going to show you right now. It's this video of him like when he when he got in trouble for like racing his Lamborghini or whatever.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we all would have done had we had a Lamborghini.
Facts.
I don't know why we're putting that. What was he like?
Typed in Justin Bieber.
They're not reptiles. They're actually beavers. Master race.
Justin Bieber reptile.
Justin Bieber. You know, there's some white family that has a pet named Justin Bieber.
Oh, they have to. But it's like, okay, so it's this video. Oh, that's loud. It's a minute long. I don't want it to be this long. But like, it's him. Like when he got in trouble, so he's like.
He's in court.
He's in court.
Doing FaceTiming through court.
But if you watch his eyes, I think it was right there. Let's see. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then he looks away.
Dude, he is a reptile.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like he blinks and his eyes like do this reptilian shit.
It's like they blink.
Mm-hmm.
He blinks his eyes, but you can still see his eyelids. I knocked off my glasses trying to demonstrate.
Well, that's the thing. That's the whole reptilian thing is like they have like the two eyelids or whatever. So like one blinks and then one's I don't know.
Huh.
Like
dude, maybe we need to do
that's
a little
such
bit
a
more
classic
digging.
one. Yeah, we need to do a little more digging.
What's like Mark Zuckerberg's a reptile or?
I think he just looks like one. People call him reptile. Yeah, I think he's a robot.
But have you seen? Yeah, he's like when we were humans. I mean, we are human. Like stuff like that's like. That'd be scary if that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of believe it. Not really, but
there's some things. That's what I'm saying. Like there's some conspiracy theories. I'm like, okay, I could believe it.
Yeah,
like, it makes
I can
sense.
see that.
And then, then they go off the walls, and
yeah.
I'm like,
you lost me.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna. I'll stay back on this one.
I'll not come out of the conspiracy closet yet.
Yeah.
Bring me a more credible theory, and I will join you, brethren.
It's like you've gotten me so close so many times, but usually that last sentence is just a killer.
It's just that nail in the coffin.
Yeah, the dragons with the aliens taking down the Twin Towers. You know, that's not really what I believe.
Like maybe start with that so I don't get invested in this conversation.
Yeah.
Or
so I don't waste my time.
I know you're off your freaking rocker, and I'll just keep going with you.
Yeah, and then I'll know. Like I will be.
I would love to try that sometime. I want to talk to an actual conspiracy theorist and just see if I can top them.
Yeah. And just come up with your own random shit.
Yeah. Like, well, they're interdimensional aliens. You know what I mean? They're hacking through 5G networks.
Like, 5G, dude. Have you seen the 5G memes?
No.
Oh my god. It's like a meme that the 5G is like radioactive or some shit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. I'll never forget this picture, and it's it's just like in the first Spider-Man where Uncle Ben dies and he's laying on the ground and he's like crying.
Yeah.
It's just him, and the caption just says, "It was the 5G, Peter." And it's so funny to me. It's so funny. Oh, I love a good meme.
Good meme.
But I think, it's like you have to just top. Like these people that like truly believe. You know what I believed actually for a while? Like the hollow earth theory.
That the earth there's no like center?
It's a hollow, but inside there's like a magical
Atlantis?
Land. It's kind of like Atlantis, where there's like flying dragons and fucking dinosaurs and shit. And it's like like there is this like story of this pilot that like flew over some mountains and crashed, and then he like crashed into the center of Earth, and then they like sent him back out, and he's like saying all this shit.
Spit him back out.
Yeah.
Swallowed him up and pooped him out.
Yeah. It's like that's enough for today. Go home.
Go home.
I was gonna say go back home, but I just said go home. Go home. Go.
I think that's like a new text.
Go home.
Go home.
Oh.
GOBH.
I love being dyslexic, little pea brain. I can't speak words.
The size of a walnut.
The size of a walnut. I have the brain the size of a walnut. Feels like a T-Rex, man. Me and the T-Rex have the same energy. Mental capacity.
This is a big T-Rex energy right now. You're like, what does that mean? My head's too big, my arms are too little.
Yeah. And my legs are massive. I just have little tiny...
Gargantuan thighs.
Gargantuan thighs, the little baby arms.
I love that. I don't think enough about that, but the more I think about that right now, that's hilarious.
Oh, it's like the Meet the Robinson shit.
One of the most feared like dinosaurs has like this massive head, but arms that literally can't even like like it can't touch arms.
They can't. They can't handshake with each other. They can't.
Why do they even draw them with arms? Honestly, just draw them without arms. Quit playing around.
Yeah, dude. Just forget the shits, man. They're so small. There's not even.
There's just basically like no arms.
Yeah. Just quit drawing them.
Just stop.
Just stop. Just stop drawing the T-Rex arms.
We could rewrite like history, man.
T-Rexes never had arms.
Yeah, just go in the books and just Control delete their arms.
Control delete, like
just Photoshop
delete arm functions. Yeah. Delete all arm functions.
Command prompt. Disable arms. Yes. What else? What else could follow that?
Dude, I don't think anything. You want to wrap it up?
I think T-Rex arms is...
T-Rex arms no more is a good way to end it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd agree.
Good pod, James.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back. We are back, yeah.
So, in conclusion, leave us a 5-star review.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Leave reviews, ask questions. Please share. Please retweet. Please tell your friends, tell your family. Make your dad listen. Make your mom listen.
Happy Father's Day. Listen to this podcast.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Happy late Father's Day. Listen to this podcast.
From a very good podcast to all the happy dads out there.
We'll be fathers to the fatherless.
Oh. I'll adopt some kids, bro. I don't care.
I'll make them my podcast monkeys.
The studio crew.
The bunker boys.
The bunker boys.
Bunker boys and girls.
Yeah, so please share, please subscribe, please love us. We love you. Please listen.
Please love us.
Please love us. Please. Okay, we'll see you guys episode 14 next podcast.
Next time.
Hopefully next week.
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Our
schedules are shit. Yeah.
It probably will be.
Yeah, it probably will be.
I think it will be.
Yeah. I hope so.
Don't bet on it, but most likely.
Yeah, don't count on us, but it will be.
Yeah. So, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah,
We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.